Why does OBS sometimes just decide to quit? Why does it just sometimes say, I don't really want to do that? Anyway, what I was saying was that I needed to put your votes in real quick. Because I was on the phone with James catching up. He had his night flight last night, and so we were just chit-chatting. Sharn, did you say what you wanted your point to go towards? I don't think B. Okay, thank you. Okay, I got you all. Recaking your yarn? Oh no. Do y'all want to know what I did? So Angela and I are doing a Pokemon card trade, and I'm excited about it. I have the cards that are going to her here. I have to mail, and she's sending me an Eevee card. I mean, we're trading. She's not sending them to me. I have an Eevee card coming from her, and I'm like, well, I now have like a handful of Eevee cards, and what I would love to do is like collect all of the Eevee cards, which I feel like is not going to happen because some of them are expensive. But look, I got a pretty binder for my cards. It's a small one. And I don't know if I like do it as though I am going to collect all of them, like leave spaces for the ones that I don't have, or if I just put them in and have like a list. So the other thing that I'm doing, you have that one? I was looking, there are so many cute binders out there, and honestly, there were a few that I really liked, and one of them that I really liked was like $40. It wasn't officially licensed, and I just feel like I would be giving my money, it's not like from an actual artist, it's on Amazon, and I feel like I can't give my money, I can't spend $40 on basically a binder that probably has stolen artwork on it. So I'll find like a nice binder from like a, actual place. But I literally have been taking screenshots. Cerebi, such a great website. And so I was taking screenshots because it has the little picture, and then it tells you what series it's from. Hold on, the set here. And so I was like making like a checklist. So I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I dream big, Okay. We're finding a doctor today. Look, I found a stethoscope. I don't know if any mod is around to track today. Or part track. If not, I can. I got really nervous there for a second. I'm like, why is this taking so long to load? I didn't mess things up, did I? Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, are those cute? Oh, never mind. They're not talking anymore. Okay. Let's figure out our outfit for the day. What's our vibe for today? $100 stream streak. Let's go. I've never seen The Office. I have no desire to watch The Office. I do want to watch Parks and Rec. I will say that. That one seems interesting to me, but maybe I should just look like an animal. I don't have a frog costume, though. I do have an ogre costume. A fruit theme? Yeah. You don't like The Office? James likes it. You love Parks and Rec, yeah? A fruit theme. We could be... we could be a poor man's frog. I'm one of the villagers we're looking for is a frog, so... Wait! I do have a frog costume! What am I doing? We're gonna be a frog. We're frogs. Yeah, I don't want to watch Parks and Rec. That's the wonderful thing about being a person, is that you're allowed to say, I'm not interested in a thing. And that's okay. Even if other people are. Look at the frog butt. Hang on. Oh, no! Okay, can I wear, like, any of these things with the frog hat? Probably not, right? Okay, that's fine then. Oh, what are you boys talking about? Hi, what's happening over here? We're gonna run 100 laps around the island. You pumped? You ready? Clyde's like, no, sir. Huh? Yeah. I don't know about this anymore. It sounds kind of hard. Of course it's going to be hard. Hard is how you get buff. Come on, 100 laps. Let's do this. Penny, I can't run 100 laps. That's 100 too many. Just tell him no. Hey, one way or another, we're doing 100 laps. Cobb, no. This is going to happen even if I have to carry you, Clyde. Oh my. Actually, hang on. Carrying you for 100 laps sounds like a really solid workout. How about it? Mind if I carry you around the island? Sure. You can carry me home and do the rest of the run by yourself. Sound good? Clyde, I love... Oh, and what are you boys talking about? Hey, Penny, you gotta help us. Ribot here is trying to figure out an ideal outfit for powerlifting. Yeah, it needs to be aerodynamic and wicking, but also completely over the top visually. I want to rock faces with my powerlifting skills. This is a bit outside my fashion expertise, but I'm thinking that for aerodynamics, less is more. You might have heard of short shorts. What I would recommend here is even shorter shorts. Show off the legs, huh? Well, that might work, but I don't want my epic quads to distract from my epic powerlifting skills. It's funny because they're both robots. Go with the shorts. You really think so? Well, in that case, I better get to work shortening my shorts. Maybe we shouldn't have encouraged him. Wait, who is asking for advice? I'm so confused what's happening. Ah, balloon! I have nothing in my pockets. I need that. And... There's no slingshot here. Are you over here? Well, bye, balloon. Yeah, no one was asking for advice. Balloony! Oh, well. Do I have in here? Oh, here's a slingshot. Oh, I just didn't understand the joke. Because Smoothie congratulated you on a 100 stream streak, and you said that you don't have any advice for them. So I was confused. Because they were just congratulating you. Okay. I don't need more than that. So, do y'all remember how yesterday, near the end of stream, I was like, I don't know where my, my garbage can went? Like, my recycling bin was just gone. And I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out, like, where that went. And so I pull up the security camera to see if I could figure out which way it, like, blew. Because I was like, alright, I don't know, up the street, down the street, whatever. And so I was like, alright, at some point, it's gotta, like, slowly get, you know, disappear. So I rewind the camera. Y'all, my neighbor, the one with the Oline, right? He's very sweet. And ever since, like, we, you know, stepped in and we were, like, you know, helped him with the trampoline stuff. And, uh-oh. But, is there another update? Mix it up. Yes, there is. Hold on. So, evidently, before the rain started yesterday, he came and he walked my recycle bin back to my house so that I wouldn't have to do it in the rain. Like, he walked from his house to my house. And I was like, that's the nicest thing. That's like, I can't wait to just, like, next time I see him to thank him. Because I was like, that's so sweet of him. Like, here I am thinking that it's, like, gone. You know? Like, oh god, I gotta find my can. But no. Yeah, it was so sweet. Talking about a recycling bin in Animal Crossing. No. Hang on, I'm getting my... Alright, the bot's up now. And... let me get... this guy... oh, okay. Who the heck was this? I didn't even... I saw it was like... are you T-Bone? Yeah. Boop. Okay. So yeah, it was just such a surprise and so sweet, and you know, it's interesting, ever since like we, you know, started helping and doing more, and you know, asking like certain areas of the yard where like our yards kind of meet have been in kind of rough shape. And so my dad and I like talked with him and we were like, so we're gonna like do some stuff back here. Is it okay if we kind of like, if we're pulling up this ivy, is it okay if we pull up the stuff that's like growing from our yard into yours? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. And ever since then, because his house is kind of in rough shape on the outside. He, every single week when garbage comes, not only are both of his like normal cans full, but his yard waste cans are full too. Like, he has been putting in the work out there, and it's just really neat. So, yeah. It's, yeah, just the power of being nice. That's really what it comes down to sometimes, is just showing other people that you care. And definitely, like, when James gets back, you know, there's more that... This pick-me girl! Are you... Hold on. Hunt statistics. Are you my most seen villager? 7 times! I have seen this girl 7 times! 7! Oh my god! Oh my god. Being nice often crafts more niceness. Mm-hmm. It was so sweet, and like, I'll definitely make a point. Like, the previous people who lived in our house just sound like terrible human beings, which sucks. Because one of my favorite trees in my yard is the big cherry blossom tree in the back, and that is like right on the corner of both of our yards. It is on my property, but it's like, it overgrows into his. Evidently, he used to have a tomato garden in that back corner, and the previous homeowners just planted that tree there, and it ended up like, the tomato garden area ended up being too shaded to grow tomatoes, and so he doesn't have a tomato garden anymore. And I'm like, these people sound awful. So there have been a couple of times now where I have talked to him, because he has like a porch area that is in really bad shape that needs to like come down. It's the one that Artemis used to sleep on. And I have offered, and I will continue to do so, that, you know, if he wants help cleaning up that area, I would be happy to help with that, and then we could put a new garden there, because it's up near the house. There's plenty of sunshine, and I would be more than happy to help. I will buy him some tomato plants, you know? Like, done. Say less. Like, I will happily help you put a garden back in. What is wrong with people? I love getting a pippin fur in my mouth from my water bottle. Also, chat, you wanna know something that's really exciting that might have happened? My Instagram videos continue to do really well. Like, the two... Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Do y'all see the number? We're 1 away. We're 1 away from 1,000. It's not even your problem to fix. No, I know, but again, like you said, you know, niceness begets more niceness. And they're nice people. Like, I know that it's not my issue. That's a lot of butterflies. I know it's not my issue to fix, but it would be, what, maybe $5 at most to, like, get a plant? And I'm good with doing that, you know? Like, I will find a way to pay, you know, a little bit so that he can have what previous people took away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it's exciting. Alright. We've had nothing but repeats so far. Goose poop sheep. I always think you're Barbara, but you are the wrong. Hi, Seaclaws, how are you? At least you're a new sheep. Barbara is also blue, but has a normal colored, well, has a nicer colored face. Cashmere has goose poop face. Y'all, my crows didn't come back this morning and I'm sad. The squirrel did come by again to eat more peanuts, so maybe I'll end up making a squirrel friend. There's my bingo card. I have Stella as a sheep on my card. That's the only sheep on my card. Nice. I love Maple. Okay? Even if that wasn't my cat's name, look at her. Look at her, chat. She's perfect. No notes. I love her. She does not belong on this cursed island. I don't know why I don't have her on my other island. She's so cute. No, I don't have her. She's just a cutie. Her color palette is just really good. I'm glad that we at least seen a couple of new villagers the last... I can look at my stats. Hi, Allison. Oh! Petrichor. Petrichor, it's your baby! Look at this cutie! Hey there, awesome to meet you. My name is Rudy. What about you? Where are you from? Oh my god, look at the little furries! Oh, he's so cute. Okay, goodbye! Enjoy your island stay. He is so stinking cute, I agree. Back-to-back cuties on the card. I like my little frog butt. Even the yellow cowboy shirt on your island, and it's so perfect when he wears it around the orchard. Oh! I love it when, like, the characters that you pick for a specific area or for a specific, like, purpose are in that area. And you're just like, yes. For me, Nan and Sherb are, like, around my orchard area. And anytime that Sherb is in there with his little picnic basket, oh, I take a picture. Oh my god. Angus beef. Bell-bottom doo-wop, I know. Yeah, time for takeoff, buddy. Yap, 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 yap. I'm only 8 tickets in and I'm already annoyed by you, Orville. This does not bode well. Hello? I literally was just talking about you, you perfect specimen. I will never be mad to see you. Hi. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, sure. What did you have to get? What did you get up to? I can say words. It's not even Friday. I just started stream. They are. Tomorrow is, my parents' wedding anniversary, but it's also, Tigger's last day in quarantine, chat. Aw, Kid Cat. See, he's someone who I could have temporarily if I needed to, because I like the superhero thing. I think that that would work really well on the island, too, as, he looks like he would fit the vibe. If I needed his villager type. I don't think I do. You think that he's lazy? I wish it was Friday. Yay, Tigger! I know. So happy for him. So grateful for this shelter and like what they've done for me and for these cats, and just it's hard to believe so much has happened in 4 months, you know, because that's how long his quarantine was. And yeah, I'm excited for him too. I have a mix of both wishing that his foster family wants to keep him, and also wishing that his foster family will be open to taking Mittens on. Because, like, Mittens pee hands. Mittens is going to need someone who is patient. Like, he's doing really good. And he meowed to me yesterday, which was very exciting. Do y'all want to see the video? I mean, I don't know if I could say that he was meowing at me. He likes to scream when Maple's upstairs. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because Maple talks back to him. I don't know if it's... I don't know. Maple gets all huffy about him, though. And, you know, I would love for Tigger to... I would love to see what he does with another cat. I don't know. And I can't, you know, let any of my cats possibly, you know, be in danger because of him. Because I don't know what he would do. But he gets into, like, these, like, screaming things at night. And I'm like, bud. So, the other day I went over, like, last night. Oh! Mira! She's another superhero. She is the villager type I would actually need. I believe she's a peppy villager. Oops. She's a big sister type. And I don't have anyone else that's the big sister type. No one else really fit the vibe. So she's someone who, in the future, I might have her. Just because if I want to get, like, all the reactions and things. Not that I need to. I really don't. This is not my island that I'm going for, like, 100% on, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be big. Ah! Oh my god, it's all the way at the top, too. Stop it. Stop it right now. Whee! Okay. Oh my god, my keyboard's up here. Hang on. Boop. 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 Here.
Can I help you? What?
He meowed at me. And again.
Maple? You've never meowed to me before. Fine. You have to stop screaming. No, well, that's not helping. You're saying do it like this? What? Do you want to see him?
And then I went to pick Maple up, and he was like, and I'm like, okay, I won't pick you up. I got it. Understood. So, yeah.
Can I help you?
Oh, shush. Yeah, Maple's loud. Going bowling and having nuggets and fries feels like exactly what you're meant to do when you go bowling. Oh, I don't want to visit someone, you stupid bird! I'm fine. I'm great. I'm thriving. This freaking bird. I don't have a doctor's coat. I don't even have like a white jacket. I have a white little like shrug I could put on. I don't know that it would. Are you not on my card? Oh, we've already seen you too. Hi, Echo. How are you? I mean, I have white shirts. I feel like you need like a white lab coat, you know? Midge is a cute bird name. Gotta do monitor. Ooh. We love that. So do you have like 2 monitors now? Or did you have to replace one? Honestly, I don't know how I ever lived with 1 monitor before. It was free in 4K. Curved? Dang. That's a really good deal. Wrong yellow bunny. It's having issues, so monitor's just... Gotcha. Stillo. Fancy curved monitor. Oh. Seriously, why is there so much Pippin fur? Oh, there's a message bottle. You're right. Oh, a new one! A shell music box! Shell, yeah. Ribbit. Gotta make a note that I got that. Boop. I don't really feel like I will use a shell music box on this island. But... No, that was Olaf. I do like Antonio. He's very cute. We are looking for Petrie or Rattle. I need my doctors for my cursed island. They live next to... Wait, that's the cutest thing. Curious, I love that. Is that another anteater? Oh my gosh, Annalise. Wait. Annalisa. There's an Annalise and an Annalisa. I always... Annalise is a horse, though. Like, a horse villager. She's not a horse, you know. It sounded like I was insulting Annalise. Annalise is a horse. Molly's on your island and you've got beef? Why? Molly's a cute little duck. Wait, what beef do you have with Molly? I need to... It's a compliment. She's sentient and knows where I want to build. Ah. That's Fret. He's a cutie. James, another puppy. I don't know if he's there. He looks like he's seen some things. You know? Dang, I wish I had my net. That's an expensive butterfly. I got nothing in my pockets. I don't know if he will. Our squirrel friend is back, chat. On the back step. Don't fret. I think it would be cute to have a dog island. How many dogs are there? Let's take a look. Oops. Filter. Species, dog. Wow, there are 17 dogs. So, like, you could really just... You know, it's not like some species where, like, the octopus, there's only 3. You could really pick with only 10 villagers. For someone named Fret, he sure looks to be fretting. He sure does. Chatter! Cutie. Wrong mouse! You could have been Petrie. This hunt could have been done, but no. Onwards and upwards. Well, I'm looking for Petrie. Time for takeoff. Let's go. You also have Rod. I don't have any mice on my card. Now they're teasing me. The mice are teasing me. Should have dressed up as a cat. That is Bettina, yes. Sorry, I didn't say who that was. I got frustrated. Look at some hair dye, perfect. Okay, listen, I appreciate all the mice villagers, but could you bring me to the one that I want to see? Also, a mouse named Bree is just, like, top-notch. Bree, Chatter, like, yeah, we appreciate those. How many mice villagers are there? Let's see. Yeah. Oh god, there's 16. That's fine. How about frog villagers? Oh god, there's 18! It's fine. It's fine. This hunt is cursed. Wait. Screw this man. Stop it. Stop it right now. Elmer is a wild name for a horse. I'm sorry. Named a mouse Trap to even it out. So, I have all of them. I have a bunch of amiibo cards, right? Like, I collected the amiibo cards back when they were, like, normal to find. And were not, like, being sold by scalpers. I used to just, like, pick up a pack. And I have a lot of the cards. And I would love to have a complete set, because I am a completionist. But I'm not paying crazy prices to get the rest of them, so I got an emulator. So technically, I can get her. And maybe at some point chat will beg me to stop the villager hunting. But I also fear that chat is here for the drama. You know? I fear that chat likes seeing me crash out over kangaroos and hippo. Literally, mortal enemies back to back. Literal. This game is trolling me. That was Kit, if anyone's not watching. Sorry, I should say them out loud instead of just typing them in. Hello, guess what? It's me, again, in the frog suit. Oh, we have a lot that we haven't seen. Let's take a look at the hunt statistics. We have seen 150 unique villagers out of 407. So we have a lot. Agreed, Ek. I 1000% agree. That was something I was desperately hoping for when there was an update coming. I was like, please let that... You're on my card! Hi, Graham! I was like, turn around. Let me see your face. Hooray! You're not who I want, but thanks. Like, if you can fly from work to Harv's Island, you should be able to fly from one island to another. Like, however many Nook Mile tickets are in your pocket. Hello, it's me. A villager hunt mode, correct. Like, Sharn was saying, this is built into the system, or the game, that you can villager hunt. Now, did they ever think that we would be hunting quite like this? Maybe not. But they had to know that people would save up and buy tickets, whether it was legitimately or getting them illegitimately. Like, regardless, you could spend a bunch of time, save up all the points you need to get a bunch of tickets, and then you're still dealing with this. And it's just... it's frustrating. Right, and again, I understand if they're like, well, we don't want... Oh my god, the kangaroos! That's Marcy now. I hate it so much. And they don't... there's like... we talked about this before. There's at least like 10 of these little speech bubbles between the two dodos that you could easily remove and not eliminate any functionality. Don't get me wrong, there is a lot about this game that I like, but this is clunky. I am a frog! One of the villagers I'm looking for is a frog, so I figured, you know, I'd be enticing. Look, I have little high heels on. You know, one of these, like, hey, do you like what you see? He's a doctor frog, you know? I dressed as a frog for you, moment inbound. I hope so. Maybe you should be a fly. I don't have... oh, that would be cool. If they had, like, little wings. Oh! Well, there you go, AC. There's Gaston. Y'all, look at his mustache. Look at this man's mustache. This is James if he was an Animal Crossing villager. Hold on. James, look, it's you. Oh my god, you can't see him! Look it. A grumpy man with a mustache. Seducing Froggy Doctor. Man, this is against my code of ethics. I love it. Maybe you can find Pom Pom next? Oh my god, ads? No! How? Okay. Well, I guess it's ad time. So we'll take a stretch. James looks like a James looks like a peach tree. You know, James just has a peach. Never mind. We'll take a quick stretch break. Well, I said that you looked like this villager, and then when I spoke, the tree was in view and you couldn't see the villager, so you look like a tree. And then I was like, well, you look like a peach tree. Anyway. Take a quick stretch, get a snack, a drink, use a bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. I will be right back. We will keep hunting. And we're going to find someone today. Hopefully it's someone I want. Be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate
I'm an
it.
arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Ribbit Megano 2 ready.
I'm ready for them too. Thank you so much for the 17-month resub. What color would you like for your paper star? Heart thingy. Where the heck? There. Did you get ad jump scared? The amount of times that's how I realize that my Prime sub is up. Because I'm like sitting watching the person that I know. Like that I subscribe to with my Prime thing, and all of a sudden it's like, oh god. That's not supposed to happen. You did? Yeah. Tipper! You pain in my butt. Goodbye. I just picked up a weed. I know. I did. Tip off! Speaking of tip off, I don't know if anyone here is a basketball fan. I used to watch a lot of basketball growing up. Not so much now. But I'm a Knicks fan. Always have been. And the Knicks are playing some impressive postseason, like, postseason, I guess it would still be considered basketball. They were down by almost 30 points in the game last night. And they came back to win. In the last second. Like, the last second of the game, they won by 1. Which was wild. Yeah. Woohoo, sports ball! I hate you! Oh my god, I hate the kangaroos! I just saw you 5 islands ago! I mean, there's always something happening, I feel like, in sports. Like I said, postseason basketball stuff. Knicks and Spurs were playing. Again, it was a really wild end to that game. It's been a wild series, honestly. Baseball's happening. Like, there's a lot of sports happening right now. Oh, a bottle. Ooh, piece of can't. Hello? What did I touch? Uh-oh. fascinating. Evidently, one of my Crayola pens. Yes, Crayola does make pens. They write really nice. But evidently the purple one exploded. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go wash my hand real quick. I'll deal with the rest of the pen issue later. But I'm gonna go throw that one out and wash my hand, and I'll be right back. Watch this. Watch. This is the island that someone we want is on. That is one nice thing about Crayola pens, though, I guess, or Crayola in general, is some soap, water, and like a fingernail brush, and we're good to go. Okay. It'll be the island of Hippo. Hello? They left. They got tired of me waiting. Hello? freaking mouse! That's Rizzo. Y'all are doing the most about, like, getting close to what I want. But not. Are any of these... Oh. Okay. I don't want to visit someone, you stupid bird! What if it was about all the mice we met along the way? Oh, hi, Deb! Were you here when I was just yelling at Orville, or... did you miss that? I just crashed out at him as you raided in. Welcome in, everybody! How are you? How was your stream today? What were you up to? Oh my gosh. I just, discovered
Found my people.
that my pen, well, one of my pens evidently exploded and got ink everywhere. So now there's there's pens all over my desk now. Because it exploded and it got in my pen container. So, what were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer. I am usually actually cross-stitch crocheting or knitting. We are primarily a fiber arts stream, but I do also play games, comfy cozy things, Animal Crossing, Sims, Town to City, stuff like that. We are currently doing bingo. We are villager hunting. Oh, you know what? After this, I'll show you guys my island real quick if you want to see. My idea, was why are there mostly anthropomorphic animals, and just one human? And why is no one bothered by that? Why does everyone act like it's totally normal? So this pick-me... This is now the 8th time I've seen her.
People.
The 8th time I've seen her. Fantastic. I've only been on 207 islands. Anyway. So my island theme is post-apocalyptic. So we are currently hunting for Petrie or Rattle, which is why I have a stethoscope around my neck, because we're 207 islands in. I am trying my best to find these doctors, because I need my doctors for the creepy part of my island. They could just show up. You're playing Stardew today. Ooh, were you doing anything, like, special in Stardew, or just, like, playing? I love Stardew. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over. I appreciate it. So welcome. This is Misty Isle. The idea here I would love is to upload it like a dream space in the fall when it's stormy or foggy. So pretend that it's that. And also don't mind the works in progress areas, okay? Because this is a work in progress. So if you look at our map here, you'll notice that our water is all at the bottom. Okay? And this is like the safe zone of the island, if you will, and everything outside of that is not safe. So like the whole thing is like, you know, this was once like a normal bustling island, And there's the 2 doctors who I don't have either of them. They're kind of crucial to this island. You know, there were some experiments made and some mistakes that happened. And now the island is full of just different villagers. So we have Coco, who is obviously a, you know, gyroid brought to life. And then we have the robots. We have Sprocket, Cephalobot, and Ribbot. We have Lucky. He's the gravekeeper. And Cobb is our zombie pig. I'll show you guys them. Now, Clyde and Axel are not staying here. They're here from before I could pick people. And Dobie here, thank you. Dobie here is the town historian. He, like me, is trying to figure out what the heck is going on because his house, I don't know if he's home or not. Oh, I don't know if I have you. Let me... Come here. Where'd you go? Butterfly in the sky. Heck yeah. Way to go. Okay. So here's my island. I really love my path over here. There's hi Lucky. Hi sweet boy. This area looks really cool when it's dark. And then yeah, I'm sure there's no problem here, right? There's nothing weird about everything being fenced in. This is where Ribbot lives. He's like he's the mechanic. He used to, you know, be in charge of fixing things. And now it's all just kind of like this. We're trying to figure out the pathing that I want to use for the rest of the island, which is why it kind of looks like this. It won't long term, but right now it does. This is Coco's house. She is the resident gardener. And she's not home. Back here, we have a secret path, which I'm sure that's normal. Nothing there. We'll get there eventually. Here is the abandoned pool. Right? It's been drained. But someone's using it for something. Look, there's papers. There's notes scattered around. You know. Back here is the castle where the 2 doctors will live when I have the 2 doctors. So there's room down there for their houses. It's marked off. And I really love how it looks. There's just balloon. There's just no one living there. And then there's just a little path here that leads to the graveyard. Don't worry about why there's holes there. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Everything's fine. They needed to access stuff. And you might be like, graveyard? There's no death in this game, and you'd be right, but there are villagers who leave and never come back. So here's Lucky's, and then this is the graveyard, and these are our previous villagers who once lived on this island and don't anymore. And look, we even have space for the ones who still have to leave. Yeah, this is fine. We recently found this path, and I'm very excited about it. So Cobb, the zombie pig, lives at the base of the graveyard. Over here, we're going to have an arcade, like an abandoned arcade, which is going to be Sprocket's house, and an abandoned fish mart, which I have been working on over here. So, it's all very much a work in progress. Anytime that someone wants to move out that we don't want to keep, we go villager hunting. So that's what we're doing right now. And then I'll show you guys our little secret path, and then we'll get back to the hunt. Of course, raiders, if you have to raid and run, go do post-stream self-care, anything like that, please make sure that you do. You are welcome. We are very lurk-friendly here. You're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. You're welcome to play bingo with us. We are 207 islands in, but if you want to play, come join us. Yeah, it turns out there wasn't anyone missing. So yeah, I made this little path here. And we'll make it a little bit less noticeable from the top, but and then here's Red's beach. And this way... Ooh, what's this? This is how you get to where the doctors are going to be. And their houses will be here. And they have this lovely little, you know, access where they would get shipments, I guess. Secret shipments that people didn't know about all the way at the back of the island. So, we do have more terraforming to do. Clearly over here. But this is going to be where Cephalobot lives, and it's going to be kind of like ruins and stuff like that near his house. So, yeah. Welcome to Misty Isle. It's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying putting this together. Hi. What you doing? Oh, has it been a while? I mean, I did have to time travel because I'm still in May. Girl, thank you. So yeah, any of the houses that are over on this side of the island won't be long-term. Except for mine and Dobie. Is he home? He's not. Dang. But that's okay. So yeah, welcome in. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you so much. Secret tunnel. Yes. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. No, through, not screw. Closed captions. Screw the mountain. Awkward. Also, if y'all like animals... Oh, I should have played a raid video for you. Dang it. I mean, I still can if there are people here who want me to. I spaced out on it. I was so excited to show you my island. I'm proud of the work in progress. Who are you? It's annoying when it's people that we've seen already. You know? I know, I have to type the name in. It unfortunately doesn't magically appear from my brain. I have to type it. Hold on. Why am I holding on? Raid video? You always love a raid video. I love that all my regulars are like, yeah, show the raid video. I don't even know if the raiders are still here, but that's the wrong button. This is the right one. Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. I love your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video if you do. Make sure you hit that follow button. So, Raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Alrighty, Raiders, moat friends, can we get some readies in the chat? If you are here and ready for shenanigans, thank you again for the raid that happened a few minutes ago. It's fine. That's fine. I used the raid video to clean some more of the pen that got everywhere. Ugh. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh! Jacob! Cutie! He lives in a trash heap. He would fit on this island! No, like, you might think that I'm being mean, but, that's the wrong window. Sorry. It's my Pokemon cards. He lives in a literal trash heap. That's his house in this game. If that doesn't give post-apocalyptic vibes, I don't know what does. But your island isn't a trash heap. No, but it does give post-apocalyptic, you know? It does give that. What's really funny to me is that in early games, he was not that villager. Like, he had a normal-looking house here. And then, okay, we've got cardboard and, like, mess. It looks like a treehouse, maybe. And then, like... Why did we go so far off? One is Megan and one is Glue-On. Doc would be honored. Morning, Emily.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Megan02 Pride.
Hello, friend. Thank you for the 65 months. What color would you like for your paper star? We're doing white paper stars with little hearts on them for Pride this month. So you get to pick whatever color you would like. That's a long time. I hope that you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing and your ability to scream. Wait, are you on my bingo card? No. You know what's really funny? I have Rhonda on my bingo card, who is a rhinoceros, but this exact same color palette. The exact same color palette. And my brain was like, purple and white. I have that, sure. Girl, not even close. Not even close. You pick? I'll pick a pink like your name then. Like a hot pink. Oh my gosh, I didn't even put who this is. Who is this? Gloria, I think? Oops. Yeah. I got so caught up in the fact that my brain just saw the colors and was like, that villager's on my card. Girl, no. I guess what? You're never gonna believe it, but I have more Nook Mile tickets, and I want you to fly me somewhere. Shocking, I know. Hard to believe, huh? Who would have guessed? I agree. I firmly believe that they should ask the first time that you walk into the airport. And if you don't leave, they shouldn't ask. Because where am I dropping the stuff? Like that you're like, are your tools all packed? If I don't have my tools, that's on me, not on you. And you offer tools on the island, so if I needed anything really that badly, like... I firmly believe that they should just have a way of saying, like, hey, right here. Instead, I'm ready, I need tools. There should be another option that says, take me to another island. Snake is a bunny. He's a ninja bunny. He's cool looking. Sneaky. Sneaky snake. Guess what? It's me again. Like, I honestly don't think that I would do all of these villager hunts on my own. I would just use, like, amiibo cards. Like, it's fun and all. It's more fun doing it with, like, a group. I wouldn't want to do it alone. She's pretty, and I wanted her on my other island at one point, but not on this one. It would be such a grind, yeah. Agreed. I wonder why that pen just exploded. It seems kind of dramatic. So what are you all up to today? Anyone crafting? Are you all gaming? What's going on? Pens be dramatic. True. That they do. $2.15? All right. Okay, coal. No, O'Hare. Probably exploded to be dramatic. It exploded to just ruin my day. I mean, it didn't, but you know. It tried to. Schoolwork and Sims. Nice. Oh, another new DIY? Heck yeah. Log it. I should be working. I won't tell. We've seen so many bunnies, we have. Cherry rug. Recipe found. Boop. And what was the other one? Oh, I never even saw what I shot out of the sky in that balloon. What did I get? Iron nuggets. Okay. Not even anything exciting. Hello, it's me. Or is it more like, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. Ooh, getting to hang out with the girlfriend. Nice, nice. I hope the appointments go smooth. The dodos are the problem. True. Oh my god. Girl, wake up. These birds are putting me to sleep. They were like, how about another bird? I don't want Twiggy. But at least it's someone new. I appreciate not a repeat. Working, then going home, relaxing, crafting. Love to see it. Could we get a duck, perhaps? Mayhaps. Why you have stream on your phone when you have 3 computer screens in front of you? Habit? At tea time, everybody agrees. I'm full-sized? Wow. Hi, sleeping. How are you? It's giant Megan. I've already seen you! The stupid... You have the zoom in, it would have been perfect. I don't have the zoom buttons on my thing ready to go. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant... That's gonna be in my head now. Gosh, Steven Universe is such a good show. So good. Choked on my drink. Listen, I will never mind a show about queer space rocks getting put into my head. So good. That's a show that isn't really played on TV frequently. You know, like I've talked to James about this before. It seems like Nickelodeon and Disney have their shows that they play repeatedly at certain times of the day. Oh! I love her. Look at Mitzi. Look at her face. She's so cute. What was I saying? The ADHD train has left the building. It zoomed away and left me behind. I don't know, there's a cute cat. Seriously, that's how it happens. Cat is giving Siamese. I can't wait to go see Soot soon. See my little Soot sprite. I'm a sweet little man. Have a good night, Mia. Thanks for being here. How do you remember these things? I don't remember who my campsite villager 2 months ago was. I don't even remember who my last campsite villager was. Should we, we should check Instagram real quick. Dang it. We're still one away. Also... Artemis has her mouse. I love you so much. I love her so much. Hi, baby. Do you want to show everyone? I'm so sorry, honey. There are pens everywhere. You can come up. But a pen exploded, and it got stuff everywhere. So I'm very sorry about that. Y'all, look at what she just did. I heard her, because she screams when she has her mouse. It's her favorite toy in the world. And so I heard her, and y'all, she literally just sat outside of my room with it dangling in her mouth. And then, just the pleh. Just the pleh. Huh? I was like, I'm so glad that I filmed that. She was just like, yeah. Hey, baby. Can you give some luck to the controller? Bloop. Thank you. It's like, as soon as she realized I was looking at her, she's like, oh, well, it's not interesting anymore. Pleh. I don't care anymore. Oh. Say, this is how you got silly in Among Us. See? You don't care. You will absolutely headbutt a hand that's using a mouse. You don't care. No regrets. No regrets. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good ear scritch, huh? That was a good one. Also, the auto feeder, we found a really good way. So I have to either return the really expensive one, or maybe I can like figure out a way to have Pippin use it so that Artie can't steal her food, because Pippin's been able to like sneak around the control. So I got one that requires a tag to read and open. Y'all, someone mentioned you can get like AirTag cat collar things, and so now the tag doesn't dangle and hit the bowl. it stays where it's supposed to. Isn't that clever? Right? Because that's what you hated. You didn't like the sound it made when it hit the bowl. So, yeah, that's very smart. Alright, let's go see who's on this island. You can hang out. You can help me. Cranston. Also, the saga of the auto feeders continue. The one that we got her, we got one that had a backup battery because I really like that idea. Because, like, heaven forbid we're out of the house, it would still work, like if the power was out. And I like that idea, so I got it. Y'all, I don't know who designed the spacing of things. I have to return it. And I'm gonna get the one that we originally got that, she didn't like the collar hitting the bowl. And I'm just gonna put the collar in this, like the sensor in this collar. Look at this. Hold on. Tell me that this was designed by someone who doesn't have a cat without telling me. Okay? It's got a ceramic bowl. We love that. But look at her head is like hitting the tower. Like, look at how her ears have to be folded back. Like, she hates it. She absolutely hates it because it touches her while she's eating. Look at how small that dish is. Like, that's so dumb. The old one that, again, the issue was the collar making the sound on the bowl and not the actual, like, machine, which is the one that I'm going to get back. Let me show you. Let me show you, like, the difference of, like, the depth there. If I can find it. Hi, baby. You need more pets? You need more? Okay. Look at this one. See? That's a big old bowl. That's perfect. Look at that. She can access the food. Doesn't hit her in the head. I don't get it. I like the fact that it had a backup battery. I did like that. Because I would want her to be able to eat. But actually, would you like any food, baby? Because I feel like you haven't been eating because you hate that bowl. Let me get you some, if you want. Do you want some? Here, come over here. They are to keep thieves out because her sister would absolutely come in and eat her food. 1000%. See, she's hungry. She just hates that thing. Look at her. She's like, thank God, Mom. Seriously, like, it's prescription cat food. It's prescription, like, what is it? Hydrolyzed cat food. It can't taste good. It doesn't smell good. But Pippin is just an equal she, like Maple, still has that very feral mentality where she's like, food, gotta eat it. And it's expensive, and if she eats too much, Stitches! Stitches would be so perfect for this island. He's a lazy guy, though, and I have lazy already. Pippin is feral. Yes, she was. Y'all, he would be so good on this island. Look at him. He's a sown bear. Like, Artie is eating right now, and Pippin is here. She's, like, waiting to eat whatever Artie doesn't want. And Artie is a free feeder. She likes to munch when she's hungry, which, girl, I get it. I'm a snacker. But that doesn't work when you have a food thief and a snacker. So, this has been like a nightmare. Yeah, sleeping. The sides are there for this reason. Pippin. Hi. You do know I can see you, right? Pip. Artie, if you want more, baby, I got you. Pippin, that's rude. Pippin is also not, like, underweight, malnourished. You know what I mean? Like, Pippin is a healthy weight. Probably a little bit heavier than she should be. Not by much. I don't want to visit someone. I freaking hate this menu. Oh, the death glare from Pippin. She was sleeping in the bed. And she was like, oh, I hear there's food happening. So the one that we had, we were using, this is the loudest machine I have ever heard in my life. Mother, how dare I am starved every day. Neglected, unloved, covered in mats. Don't brush my fur, or don't touch my fur. I don't care how silky smooth it looks. You didn't brush me 2 days ago. No. Walker. Again. Oh, I guess we saw Walker on our last hunt. I know that we did because I remember telling you guys about his theory with Lucky. Cats are never dramatic. The horrors I have to live through. Like, listen, you did live through some horrors, girl. Okay? I will give you that. Your life on the street, not easy. Would not wish that on anyone. But you're you're now a cushy indoor baby. Look at you. Literally. Literally. Pampered princess now. Pampered princess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Baby. No, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop, Mother. What? I will give you 1 more minute of scritches, and then I gotta get back to this. Oh my gosh, being attacked. Oh my, so I saw someone post on Threads, and I didn't know that people didn't know this. Hey chat, just so you know, because I feel like this should be very, like, obvious. If you're ever bitten by a cat, go to the doctor. Get some antibiotics and a tetanus shot if you haven't had one. This person was handling a feral kitten and got bit. Didn't go to the doctor. 3 days. And had the infection that desperately needed to be fixed, like, surgically. So I was like, if you're bitten, I mean, any animal you should definitely see, but cats in particular, because of their mouths and they can puncture so deeply, you need to get antibiotics from them. Like, a lot of animals, they're gonna be like, okay, you know, we'll give you, like, it maybe the tetanus shot, whatever. Yeah, I've never seen, like, it was gross. And the people in the comments were like, you gotta go to the doctor. And she was like, yeah, I know that now. And I'm like, how did you not know that? Oh crap, ads. Okay. I'll be right back. Sorry. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Alright. Also, the feeder that we were using, because we were in like the middle of talking about that. Sari, no, technically that's not SariBot, that's Twitch. That's Twitch being stupid. We'll wait here. Okay, hopefully we're back. This is not Elmer, this is Buck. Elmer is a brown horse, which somehow feels even worse, because he's like absolutely the color a horse could be. It would make sense if Buck was named Elmer, because he's like a goopy color. Okay. He is craft glue poop color. Yeah, he's the color that when you go like this with like Elmer's glue, because it's all stuck to your hands while you're in the middle of crafting, that's the color that it looks like. Anyway, the feeder that we had, that was $250. That I guess that I could see, we could always use it for Pippin, maybe, to, like, keep Artie from eating her food, which is rare, like, if Pippin leaves it alone, like, if she's not in the room, it's rare. It doesn't feel like a $250 problem, you know what I mean? But this thing was so ridiculously loud, and when it would close when Pippin would try to eat from it, which, again, wasn't every time, which is the frustrating... Mitzi, girl! Which was, like, the frustrating bit, is that, you know, Pippin was still able to, like, sneak in and get food from it. But when it would close on her at, say, like, 3 in the morning, it would wake me up. Because, y'all, this is the sound. You ready?
What do you mean it closed? She was eating.
What is that? It was so loud. It was so loud, and it's terrible. And the really frustrating bit, she's sleeping, was that, like, Artie couldn't wear the collar. Artie wears a collar, which is why we got the feeders that we got. Because Pippin won't wear a collar, so I needed something that would open when she came near. But when she would come near, that was the sound. And it turns out that this feeder, this $250 feeder, would not... It read their microchips, which is great. Love that. It didn't read hers consistently enough to open it every time. But evidently, it could not understand that this chip and the microchip could belong to the same cat. So Artie would sometimes be eating out of this feeder, and all of a sudden, even though she's the one that's supposed to be eating from it, it would read her microchip on top of this chip, and it would close on her. So, like, if Pippin could wear a collar, what we ended up doing was leaving this in the open position so that Artie could just eat from it whenever, and it was supposed to close when Pippin, her microchip, came up to it. Because, like, okay, that's the wrong cat. But it didn't always work. And it became such a nightmare. And there's a part of me that's like, maybe I've been contacting the company about this. At this point, I'm like, I think that I should just try and get my money back. And like I said, the thing that frustrates me is, what do you mean that I can't register both the chip that you guys sent me and her microchip as the same animal? What do you mean that's for two different... What? Because her chip sometimes wouldn't register, because she's tiny, I guess. I don't know. That she was there. It registers the chip on the collar really good. Really, really good. And so that's where I was like, okay, I'll just register the collar and forget the microchip. But then it would sometimes pick up the microchip and close on her while she was eating. And I'm like, this is the biggest headache I've ever had in my whole life. In my whole life. So, and like, all of this is just because Pippin's a food stealer. Hi, Lockpick. How are you? Taking to waking us up when the sky is screaming for breakfast at 3:30 in the morning. Oh. That's fun. That's Sid. You cannot do both. Agreed. Agreed. Twitch did not like the word dillweed, FYI. Lockpick. Which honestly made me giggle because dillweed's a funny word. And what a weird auto mod thing for Twitch to be like, this is naughty. Meanwhile, can I just tell you the amount of hateful comments that Doc has had go through Automod lately. I don't know if it is because the children are out of school, but it is wild. Like, the anti-Semitism, because he wears a fez, people come in with all kinds of wild things. And I'm like, so Dillweed is blocked Twitch. Dillweed. But not... Automod and I have beef, it understands. Yeah. It's... people... Twitch can be really gross. People... Let me rephrase that. People can be really gross. Oh yeah, Oops. Automod caught baby. Oh, that's Vic. Helps if I type in the right letters. No, Vic. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat what people are saying. But they say that he's a certain religion. And they say it in a way that's mean. Yeah, no, I will not be saying that. Instead, me and the other mods have reported every single account, and Twitch has actually removed all of the accounts. So, kudos to Twitch for actually... When you say, like, someone was saying, like, slurs in chat, and you reference it. Like, here's the timestamp. Here's the stream. Some of them have, like, been removed, and some of them, if you click on their name now, it says that they're restricted, which I've never seen before. Like, they can't stream, which is interesting. But I'm like, I kind of hate that they didn't just get rid of them, because... that means that they could still go into other people's chats and say stuff. Like, they need to be removed, not restricted. But I guess it's better than nothing. I don't know. The bar is so low sometimes, you know? So... What is... Why all of the bowls now? The bar is in hell these days, yeah. Probably automated process and people would have to argue it to get reactivated, yeah. It's still good that they're being removed, yeah. It's always, like, a really nice, refreshing moment when you see, like, people being good humans. Like my neighbor bringing the garbage can up. That's the sweetest thing ever. I love that. That's a feel-good moment. Then you have... people who... It's just, like, it's just the uptick in it, I guess, that's, like, shocking to me. Hello? I think you're a bunny. Cutie. That's Mary. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. It is. It is. And you know, as a creator, there are certain things that I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to deal with that. If it means that people of that fill-in-the-blank demographic don't have to. because like you're not going to hurt me with that. Do you know what I mean? But I know that there are people in chat who might see certain messages who it would be hurtful for. And that's what hurts my heart, is that like, sure, you can say like stupid, hateful things to me and I'll just, I mean, you shouldn't, but like, you know, like you say it to the wrong person, just don't be hateful. Damn, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. I've never understood it. It takes so much energy. You're the wrong frog! You're the wrong frog! Dang it, Huck. It takes so much energy to hate and to spread hate. Yeah. Kind of... It's mind-boggling to me. Like people who are mean to other people who are mean to animals, like people who troll. Like I have so many other things I could do with this time. Go touch grass. Go volunteer at an animal shelter, a homeless shelter. Like go jeez. Go look at the sky. Maybe stare into the sun. You know, he takes so much energy, yeah. Can us low energy folks have some of yours and use it for actual useful things? Welcome back. Chrissy. Oops. Goodbye. Hi, guess what? I'm still here. Olivia is cute. Olivia's on your card too. 227 is one of your favorite numbers. I love that. Oh, Ruby, you're on my card. Ruby is 1000% a villager that would work on this island. She's a space bunny. Like her house is literally like space themed. And look at her, she's got red eyes. Like she... Yeah, I can get Bingo in two different directions. I could get one with Rald or one with Ozzy. She is albino. But I like that she's like a space-themed bunny. And her birthday is Christmas. What island did we start at today? I think like 180. Oh, you know what we should do? Let me see if the points... Do the points matter this week? Nope. We're gonna work on the beaded owl tomorrow. Ken. But you know what we can do instead? Is we can talk about what we want as our voting options for next week. Is there anything that y'all would like coloring? We haven't done that in a minute. Cat couch. That only had 3 votes this week. I was surprised. We could put it back. Hello? Yuka. There is always cross stitch. I recently was considering purchasing another kit. I shouldn't. Heartfire was with the beaded owl this week. It should hopefully get done this week. Honestly, a lot of, it's gonna be a lot of just, like, stitching the, thing that's gonna be, like, woven through. Maybe there were 2 elf. They were ones that I had wanted for a while, and I went onto Hirschner's to add, like, something to my wish list that I saw in their catalog. And when it, like, brought me to the wish list when I added it, I saw that those cross stitches were no longer available. And I was like, oh no, can I get them anywhere? And I found them both on 123 Stitch. And so I think that, like, it might be that they're retired. Do you guys want to see what I put in my cart? Pattern roulette. That could be. Oh, dang it! Gonzo, you got me again! I thought that you were Ozzy. Ozzy and Gonzo look so much alike. They're like the same color koala. Oh. This. I love Gonzo though, so I'm not mad at him. Yes, you want to see? Okay. I also have in my shopping cart the rest of the threads that I need to get for my Evolutions cross stitch that I'm going to start on as soon as the cat one is done. So it, you know, yeah. Anyway, this was one. It looks like Pippin, but rainbow. I love it. And then, if you all remember the whole drama with the AI dragon, that I was originally going to buy that full coverage dragon cross-stitch piece, and then I found out that it was AI, and I'm like, well, I'm not buying it. I ended up finding this one instead. It's another dragon, and I thought it was really cool. And it's not AI. And yeah. But they're both expensive kits. Like, this one's 40 and that other one's 30. That's a lot of money. But I'm also like, if these are going to disappear, like if they're not going to be available anymore, I don't know that I want to like lose out on being able to have them. Like, goodness knows that I have plenty of other kits that I need to work on. I don't know that I could ever finish all of the things that I have. And yet, here I am. Oh, yes, sleeping. I agree. It's why I try to share in Discord when major companies become AI or are using it. Like I talked about Hobby, I talked about, you know, Heaven and Earth Designs, I've talked about different, you know, companies that have embraced it. That's Velma. Because I'm trying to help people know, like, oh yeah, I gotta be careful. So I should, like, put them on Throne instead. Let you all be the ones that supply my habit. I'm proud of consumers for doing their best to fight back against it. Me too. Me too. Trying to be informed and trying to make smart decisions. Oops. Yeah, you know what's also really scary? Are places that, that promote AI therapy. Please do not use AI as a way to get mental health. Please don't. It's not trained for that. I went to school to be a trained therapist. I have hours that I have to put in every year. I have so much that I still have to maintain. These bots do not. There is no security, there's no safety in place. Just don't do it, please. Okay? If you need help, reach out to someone. Reach out to a helpline. Don't go to AI. It's not good. Alright, those are on my throne. AI is an echo chamber. It will tell you what it thinks you want to hear. It sure will. I had to find the right screen again. I was still on the cross-stitch screen, and I'm like, I gotta get back over to Animal Crossing. You check Steam games now before you buy them? Oh, I didn't even think about... Oh. The rain boots. I don't. I don't. This Switch is not, like, my main one. Yeah, that one, they would be. I think she's putting on a little heel, you know, to try and entice Rattle, like, hey. I don't know that we're friends on this Switch, Sleeping. You could send it to my other island and I can get it over here. Check music, art. Oh god, AI has no place in art. None. I don't know if I'm excited for it, honestly. I feel like Toy Story should have ended. I think I see that's Vesta. I feel like Toy Story should have ended at 3. I hated 4. So that's not Vesta, that's Eunice. She's cute. So I don't really know. I'll still watch it, but I'm not going to theaters over it. I'm not like excited about it, honestly. But I'm glad if you guys are. I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum. I think the concept is really fun. And maybe if 4 hadn't left such a bad taste in my mouth, I would have been more excited for this one. But 4 was just... The Evil Pink Teddy was 3. I believe. Yeah. The 4th one was with, like, the weird mob dolls. And Bo appears again. You can get AIs that are secure and aren't allowed to train models from the information you put in. However, that is not the only concern you should have with AI, and I would not recommend it for any health diagnosis or treatment. See a professional. Yeah. Like, AI doesn't have to go to school. It can gather information from the internet and then give you, like, a diagnosis. But you know what else is on the internet? A lot of crap that isn't, like, medical. And it might pull from that and tell you, like, oh yeah, you have this thing going on. Wait. Oh, no. I have Roscoe, not Rodeo. He did that to me last time, too. Never even liked the first Toy Story that much. I think it's a fun story. It's not one that I want to rewatch all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are certain Disney movies that when they come on, I might be like, yeah, okay. I'll watch that. There's nothing else on TV that I'm interested in. Sure. But then certain movies I'm like, eh. I'll find something else. Have a safe drive home, silly. Some movies I will seek out. Agreed. You like Hopper, that movie looks great? Yeah. Gladys. No, not Gladys. Piper. Gladys is the white ostrich. Both white birds. I'm not seeking out Hopper. Oh, really? No, I definitely feel like that's one that James and I will watch when he's back. But that's the thing, is that with movies, there's an audience for a lot of stuff. And then there are some movies that you're like, there's no audience for this. Or who's the audience for this? It's bath time. Oh, no, just a quick little lick and a resettling. You know what movie ended up being really disappointing that had potential? Maple, we saw you already, baby. Was Wish. That one did... I get that it was like trying to have like a bunch of Easter eggs and a bunch of like nods to things because it's I think it was the 100th film or something from Disney or some kind of, or 100th anniversary, I don't know. Something with the 100. And it just... it didn't feel like its own movie. It felt like... I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite. You like that movie in some ways, but it felt odd in others. Yeah. Yeah, with the star. Like, there were definitely aspects of it that I'm like, oh, this could be cool, this has potential, and then it just became like a fandom. It felt like a fan fiction. Someone was trying to figure out how to get all of these old Disney movies into like one. Like, I don't know. Felt shallow. Yeah. The song, like the main song from the movie is good and still gets in my head sometimes. Because it was on like every ad ever. I almost hit Tangy because I was typing in tank and T-A-N and it was like, I went to click on tank and I almost clicked on Tangy, which would have been funny. Two very different animals. I wonder how many times I hit the like A or B button during this conversation. Just like, hurry up. Like way more times than I need to. Oh. Well, aren't you unfortunate? His name is Harry, which... Maybe I should... Okay. Hang on. Perfect. I'm listening to the Switch. Mm-hmm. how many times does it cause you to click the wrong thing or accidentally cancel a whole conversation? The patient is being seen by the doctor now. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't even know why I still have this thing. It doesn't work right. Gotta breathe deep. Is it a HIPAA violation to do patient checkup on a live stream? Probably. I mean, definitely, but these are animals, so I think it's okay. Pixelized animals, too. I'm gonna go with yes. This game thinks I'm a joke. That's the wrong freaking frog! Anytime that I see a villager that's like a type that we're looking for, I die a little inside. It's like... that could have been Rattle. And we could have moved on with our day. But instead, this hellscape continues. My eyes are like glazing over. Oh. Are you Biddy? Nah, yes. What island do you think I'm going to have to go to before I find someone? Or at what point do we crash out and say, just scan them in? 420, nice. 1000 is when we crash out. I should really start harvesting trees on these islands. Here's another name. That's Boots. The alligator. No, I'll be honest if I need to, like, stop doing the hunt. I mostly just worry that people are going to get bored and not want to watch or hang out. and, you know, like it's the same thing. I get it. Because I'll do this until we find someone, but my anxiety is like people are going to be like over it. You know? There's like a Nook Mile reward for selling a lot of fruit. I don't remember how much. It's a lot of fruit. And my native fruit is peaches, so picking up some that aren't native to sell isn't a bad idea. I gotta kind of also get out of that mentality. I don't necessarily have to. Like, I'm not trying to 100% this save. Or like the achievements or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that. I mean, I don't even know if it's necessarily lies, because, like, I do feel like interactions go down. With, like, certain things that happen on stream, or, like, certain crafts or certain games or whatever. Why can't I think of your name? It begins with an S. Doesn't it? Hold on, I'm filtering by species. Snooty! I was right. My brain couldn't think of her name, just that I knew it was a girl. Because for the longest time I thought Snooty was a boy. And then when I was looking at different villager types for this island, I was like, wait, Snooty's a girl villager? Snooty McSnoop face. Enjoy dinner. Samantha? I don't even know a Samantha. I don't want to visit someone! Why is that the first option when there's Nook Mile tickets in my pocket? I'm fine. I'm fine. Thriving. See, that's a Disney movie that I feel like I'll be okay with having on in the background if I'm doing something. Frozen 2 is really good. Like, they're background movies. Like, Lilo and Stitch is a watching kind of movie. We've seen... Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to look at the stats. Oh. I've only seen 6 out of 17 frogs. And 6 out of 16 mice. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, that's not Diva. I did the wrong one. Oh, God. You are Gigi. They're both purple frogs. My bad. Sorry if you had Diva. It's Gigi. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. Alright. Hydrate. Good call. Hello? Hello? Oh. Drago. He's a cool alligator villager. I like the ones that are, like, unique. Like, he's a dragon. His house has a, like a Chinese restaurant theme. I guess it could be Japanese. Here, hold on. You guys want to see? Here's his house. Isn't that neat? It's got like a buffet table thing in the middle. You want him? Different animals on your island and somehow still ended up with 4 deer. Yep. I understand that. On my other island, I have 3 cats. Was never the plan. Octavian. I guess it was more that I didn't know like what kind of food was on the table, if that makes sense. I wasn't sure if it was more Japanese or Chinese cuisine. Eric. Eric's on my bingo card. Bo and Deirdre and Fauna. Oh, I get it. And Shino. There's so many cuties. On Pocket Camp, which I haven't opened in months, you can design like a little, like a cabin. And I made it a sheep, like, getaway, I guess. And in it had, I wish that Animal Crossing, like, this game had as much stuff in it as Pocket Camp does, like, decor-wise. Pocket Camp has an entire, like, knitting, crafting section. It's so good. And so I literally made my, like, cabin a, like, craft house that all of the sheep hang out in. It's really cute. Hello? Who are you? Oh! Talk about a cursed horse. Y'all ever seen Peaches? Hang on. Girl, look over here. Why are your eyes tiny X's? Okay, bye! It is appropriate that Peaches is on an island with Peaches. Please no. What do you mean? Like, Stitches is cute with his little stitched on eyes because he's a sewn together creature. What? Why? Why is she? Why does she look that way? You know? Oh, is this sleepy girl? Oh my gosh. What a baby. Three more islands and then we're calling it quits for today. We'll get to 250. I mean, Pocket Camp is a pretty cheap phone game. I think it's like, $10. And I really enjoyed it. I was playing it back when it was like a free game, and then they went ahead and they were talking about how like they were changing it, and like there's not new content coming out for it, but there's a lot of content on it. And it's definitely a much cheaper way to get your Animal Crossing fix. There's a lot more, like I said, there's a lot more items in that game too. That's a squirrel. I didn't even see. It's 20 now. Oh. You're... No. Sally? Sally? Sally the squirrel. See, I thought that I got it for like $5, and I thought that it was going up to 10, but maybe I'm misremembering. Still a lot less money if you don't have a Switch. But also a lot more money than $10, so... yeah. Oh my gosh, okay. So, I was just looking at my phone, because I wanted to double check something. And Pokemon recently talked about how they were doing a, like a pet, line, I guess. And, you know, for instance, there's a cute little Magikarp fishing. Like, I love this. And I would absolutely buy it. It's $30! It's a cat toy. I think it's hilarious. But it's $30? That's so much. Then... wait, ads, why won't you let me snooze you? Stop it. They had a Snorlax bed. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna cover up the price. How much do y'all think this is? Okay, keep in mind it's a pet bed. Okay? Hang on, let's... crochet one? $100? 50? 150? Try $230 for that? You are crazy. A wild behavior, Nintendo. Like, there's a Jigglypuff cat cave, which I think is really cute. $60 seems more reasonable. Okay, I could handle that. Look at the Munchlax pet cookie jar for $40. Stop it. That's adorable too. Okay? They're more expensive, but again, it's you're buying the Pokemon name. But $230? I would say $100 would be the max I could see that Snorlax bed would be worth. Yeah, it better be orthopedic. It better have, like, massagers in there and stuff like that for your... Oh, my God. A Goomy! I love Goomy. I actually, when I was looking at binders for my card collection that I'm gonna start, like, working on, the Pokemon website actually has a Goomy one. And if it was still in stock, I totally would have bought it, but it wasn't, and I was so sad because it was so cute. Yeah, that's true. I just thought it was really cute. I'm not in the right window. Victoria. Little racing pony. But yeah, I was really surprised by the pricing on things. There were also really cute cat can covers for $10. It had a Skitty and a Munchlax. And I was like, okay. You know, like cat can cover, like they're around that price anyway, I feel like. They're probably around $5. So 10 for a Pokemon one. For both of them. I'm like, okay. You know, again, I'm not buying it. I'm not... It didn't call to me, but I was shocked when I saw that Snorlax bed price. Some items feel reasonable and others are outrageous. Yeah. Like, even the pet, like, the harnesses and the collars and stuff I didn't think were that bad. Like, a harness, $23. A collar is $20. The leash was also $20. Okay. Like a food mat to put under their bowls is $20. They have, pet bowls for $15. Or you get the double pet bowl for $20. Oh my god. Yeah, like a double, a set of 2 bowls. Like that, here. Like this, to me, this works as $20. That's fine to me. Again, with like the Pokemon, like, stuff on it. Yeah, I could see that. Again, that's why it was wild to me that the fishing toy was $30. Because what do you mean I could get 2 pet bowls for $20? It doesn't make sense. No. Like, the Magikarp toy should have been $15. $20 most. Pet beds are expensive to start with. That is why Patch slept on a toddler mattress. And I will recommend that to anyone with large breed dogs. Because guess what? Toddler mattresses are waterproof. Because kids have accidents, so it's easy pet cleanup. You can buy toddler sheets. How many times are you washing your pet bed? Because it's a pain in the butt to wash your pet bed. But it is not a pain in the butt to throw toddler sheets in the wash and dryer. Your pet destroys it? Okay, a toddler mattress is like $30. Like the cheap ones at Walmart. Not that... Oh, Graham. You know, like... And it's big. It was sizable. It was like... Patch and Coco could have fit in that thing. I mean, Patch, when he stretched out, took up the whole bed. But, you know. Like, they're not expensive. Especially when you look at pet beds that are, like, hundreds of dollars. And you're like... Yeah, I don't get it. Telling your friend with a Greyhound about that? Yeah. Feels like a lot for the toy in the context. Yeah. God, sweepy baby. Oh. Could get a toddler bed with Pokemon sheets for less than that pet bed. Hell, you could get a whole toddler, like, bedroom set. Wow, we almost went through all of the Nook Mile tickets I had in my pocket. We almost did 100 islands. Which is pretty good considering that we got distracted a couple times. Let me go sell what's in my pockets. And then I'm gonna go because I have to cook dinner. I gotta cook tonight. So, I cannot stay. And then I gotta clean all these pens on my desk. I can't believe that pen exploded. That's pretty rude. What am I offering? A bunch of fruit! And let's also go donate that butterfly before I accidentally sell it. Or I guess I can just put it... Yeah, I'll just sell it. What are you? Queen Alexandria. My brain was like giant nope. It is a big butterfly. Alright, so tomorrow we are going to work on the beaded owl. I'm not going to say like, oh, should we finish it, we'll work on this. Because every time I do that, we never finish it. But, I don't think that... I don't know. Who knows, honestly? How may I assist you? I got bugs for you. Or a bug for you. Here you go. Eek. It's okay, you don't have to tell me about it. I won't make you talk about things that you fear. Alright, shall we take a quick cheeky peek at our stats? Hunt statistics, let's see. Let's see, who have we found the most? We found the most bear cubs, cats, dogs, eagles, horses. We have seen 180 unique villagers, 51 repeats. Like, 51 villagers have repeated, not there have been 51 repeats, I don't think. The most we have seen are bull, monkey, cat. It is a pretty even split, though. Like, that's a pretty even pie chart. What is this type? Big sister we have seen the least amount of. Cranky is the most at 48, then normal. And Marina is sitting high with 8 total visits. That girl. Then Nan and Tipper in at 4. So how many? 6 out of 16 mice still, and 6 out of 17 frogs. So... It's going. Oh, I just need to see these ads one more time. Now I live where I see eagles every day. I realize how accurate the game is, really? That's fun. Well, that was a good stream. We didn't find anyone. I mean, we found plenty of people. But we didn't find who we were looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Which is rude! Okay. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. We are going to work on our beaded owl. Until then, if you would like to join Discord, you can do so here. Also, wait! One last thing to check. Hang on. Boop. Oh, chat! It happened! That's wild! 1,000 followers on Instagram. Heck yes. People really like the full cover or the diamond dot. People are resonating with the what was past Megan thinking videos. Which is fair, because I ask that question a lot. That's so exciting. Obviously, I know it can fluctuate, and so it might not stay there, but you know. That's still exciting. I'm glad that I thought to think. Or I'm glad that I thought to think. I'm glad that I thought to check before I ended stream. Okay. I gotta go. I need to go eat. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow for some crocheting. Have a good rest of your time zone. Bye.